Alright, so let's get started. What we have done, let me explain. Okay, so up to now we have done assignments, entry and release. So this is done. Assignment receipt is done from the students. Assignment handover to teachers, for which we had a handover ID. And this is important for us. This ID will be used to trace out which assignment can hand over to which teachers on which date and what was the expected return date of the assignment. And finally, now we're left with receiving assignment from the teachers. You might be having different teachers, and then if you click on the teachers, you'll see the list of assignments that were handed over to the teachers. Sushant, Sushant, that's right. I'm having a class here and you're playing a music, and this class is being recorded. So actually, once I click on this, so I should be getting whatever the assignment that has been handed over to this particular teacher. Let's say, okay, there is no assignment handed over by each one of them, so we want to receive whatever the assignment has been handed over by the teachers. Let me just get. Let me go to assignments and assignment handover to teachers with pay, and then I think yeah, there is already assignment handed okay by a student. Okay, there is one handed over ID one, teacher ID is one. So actually, whenever teachers hand over the assignment, we want to populate that onto the grid view as well. So let's say now everyone. So let us say that we want to receive the assignment from the teachers, and if I choose one, so okay, one we have already assignment handover to the teachers received here, and once I select this, the handover ID should come over here, and if you want to pass any remarks, you pass, and actual return date teacher, and then you need to pass teacher ID, and then okay, and also you need to pass assignment title that the student that the teacher is submitting back. So I also need to have one more thing here, assignment title. So let me have an option where I can have an assignment title, because that is very important, everyone. So you might see somewhere handed over ID program that semester unit teacher ID teacher name assignment is assignment title. I would also need assignment title. So let's say so let me have an option where I can have an assignment title that a teacher returns back. Actually, this was not important, but because since we are not normalizing the data, so this is important for us. So once you learn the database management system, a lot of work will be done in a rigid fashion, rigid manner. But since we have not learned the database management system, so we don't know the relationships and everything. So let me copy this book and let me have one more field here. That is assignment title. I want to have assignment title on this, and let me just make it smaller. Let me make it assignment title. Okay, so let me just name the change to TXT assignment title. And now we have assignment handover list. Already have written some code, so let me go and see the code that you have written. Okay, so actually we have not written the code, so let me just click on it. And txt assignment title.txt will be now equal to, so be now equal to whatever the assignment title is there in your grid view. So let us say this will be DGB handed over details start uh, selected rows 0 dot cells, and I think that should be assignment title dot value dot string. So we want to have assignment title to be populated onto the text box. So let's run and check. Let us run and check assignment received from the teachers. Let us say that only one teacher will handed it, and if I click on this, I'll be getting the assignment title here. Also, whenever I click on the teachers, also, I also need to receive a teacher's ID here and the handed over ID here. So let me just do that, everyone. So I think handed over ID should be okay. I also need a handed over ID to be displayed here. So let me just go and make the changes. Let me go to the designer. Let me change the names. I think the names, okay, name has not been changed. So let me change the name. This is txt teacher ID. This is txt handover ID. Handover ID. TTP actual return date. TXT remarks. All done, everyone. So let me just go over to here and let me just. I think yes, I must have written some code already. So I just also need to receive a teacher ID. So I also need to receive a teacher ID here. So let me just receive the teacher ID. TXT. I already have teacher ID here. Let's say run this command one. Assignment received from the teachers. Let me select any teachers, and I have ID of the teachers as well. And I need to have a hand with from here. I want to have handover ID. So let me just have the handover ID on this click. For example, on this, I would need the handover ID. Okay. Okay, everyone. So again, let me get started now. Where I was. Okay. I need a TXT handover ID. The text should be equal to again now this one. I just want the handover ID to be printed onto the text. Let's say handover ID here. Why am I doing this path? I will just let you know later on why am I doing this. In order to retrieve the value, you would need this ID. So let me run it and check first. Let me run and check. Okay, let me see one ID has submitted. This has been submitted, and you have a teacher ID, handover ID, actual return date, and the remarks has to be sent, and we are done with this. And in our database, what we would need is we would need something like a teacher ID, teacher name, and we would also need an assignment title, handover ID, and actual return date, and the remarks. These were the things that we would need. So now we'll go and start. Who is this unwanted people coming inside the class? Just have your appropriate name and come. So let me stop this, everyone. So now let's go and just uh, let us create a database first. So let me run and actually I would need something from here, some information from here. Then only I would have. For example, I would need some information like teacher ID. Okay, first of all, receipt, teacher's receipt ID, then a teacher ID, teacher name, handover ID, and the actual return date, assignment title, and the remarks. So let me just create a database now. Let me very quickly create a database for this now. So let me again go and just create a database. So let me just create a new table. So let me create table assignment received from teacher. Let us say this as a receipt ID. This to make let's say teacher's receipt. And then you need a teacher ID, you need a teacher name, you would need a assignment title, you would need a handover ID, teacher, and you would need a actual return date. So that's the date, and you would need remarks, and that's a varchar. And you can make it max. Remarks could be max. Alright everyone, so we created a table, so let me select this table and execute it. So execute it. Now let me just go and create a procedure for this. So let me just create procedure recipe underscore manage teachers receipt. Page begin and end. And here you have all those parameters to be defined. Either it receipt ID, integer, teacher ID integer, teacher name varchar, assignment title varchar, handover ID. Handover ID will give you exactly what assignment wants to, what, okay. Handover ID will give you the date where it was expected to be submitted, program, semester, everything will come from the handover ID. So handover ID integer, actual return date, that's a date, and if there are remarks, varchar max, and also you will need a mode, so iterate mode and integer. So we are done with this. Let's begin, and if mode equals to 1, we'll press insert into what was the table name, teacher's receipt, insert into teacher's receipt, the values all done. Let me get this new line, and you will need all those parameters. That's, for example, you need teacher ID, teacher name, you will need assignment title, and over ID, actual return date, remarks, and that's it. So values will connect the parameter. So at the rate teacher ID, teacher name, teacher name, and assignment title, and over ID, actual return date. Remarks. These are the fields that you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're done. So let us see for update if the rate mode equals to 1, 2. Actually, I don't need this now. So let me just stop this one, and now let me take this to a full screen, and let me just see what tables I created. So that was assignment receipt. Let me refresh this table. That must be assignment receipt, teacher's receipt. This if mode equals to true, then I have to find out teacher update teacher's receipt. Hope that was teacher's receipt, and we have to set teacher ID equals to teacher ID, teacher name equals to teacher name. We have to have assignment title, just assignment title, handover ID should be equal to handover ID, actual return date should be equal to actual return date, remarks will be equal to iterate remarks, where receipt ID should be equal to iterate receipt ID. We are done with the update. Now we are lastly left with the delete mode. Mode equals to 3, then we make a delete operation. So delete from features receipt, where receipt ID should be equal to iterated receipt ID. We are done with the stored procedure, everyone. So now let us execute this stored procedure and let me see if there is any problem. So it's already successfully executed. So let us go to Visual Studio, and we would need to have a class for this. So let me just have a server studio. Let me see if the things have been synchronized. This is it. Assignment teachers receipt should be there. This one. So we'll repeat the process now. So we'll go and create a class. Go and create a class here in the data access folder. We'll add a new class, and we'll name this class the teachers receipt class. So I need to have a namespace, quite a few of namespace. I need to have using system.data, using system.data.sql client, and using system.windows.fonts. And here I would need to have a SQL connection. Then I'll create a function, manage assignment receipt from teachers, and I would need a parameter like integer receipt ID, integer teacher ID, string teacher name, string assignment title, user handover ID, date time, actual return date, you would need remarks, and you would need a mode, integer mode. All done, everyone. So let us go and create a procedure. So let us go and deliver bool r is equals to false, return arrays, and under this to try cat exception ex, and so finally the connection has to be closed. Alright, everyone, so now let us go and execute the stop procedure. The name of the start procedure is xp underscore manage teachers receipt, and we need to pass the connection string here. We have to specify the command type. You can pass all those parameters. For example, we might pass receipt ID, and how many I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8. So 7 more to go. Copy this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is a teacher ID. This one is your assignment title. This one is the handover ID. This one is the actual return date. This one is the remarks. And this one is more. I think something missing out here, everyone. So receipt, teacher ID, and I missed your teacher name. Let me put it down here. It should be teacher name. Teacher name. So let me just go and get the other variable. This is one. So we are done with the store procedure. Now let us execute this query. So let me open the connection. Let's close the connection and let us check. Whether we set RX equals to true, otherwise we set RX equals to false. Alright. We also need to retrieve all those assignment receipt. So let's go and create a function. Get our receipt assigned. Teachers. Okay. Here we can apply catch. And here we can have now a query. Okay, so let's say now select start from what was my cable name, I just forgot. Cable teachers receipt. Okay. Teachers receipt. So we are done with the query. Connection has to open. We execute this query. Close the query, and that's all done for now. Let me build this. So let me remember this function name. So teachers receipt class, and okay, so let's go to this one now, and let's go to design mode, and let's go to view code first, and let me just have a class here defined. Assignment data, just create that teachers receipt class. Data receipt equals to new this one, and I want to get all these receipts here. AGV. Let me just see what is the name of this review. Not name, so let me just name this VGB receipt details. Receipt details. Alternating rows equals, so let's start with something. Color and auto size columns not fill. selection mode has to be full row select, and this is done. So let us, this is GGB receipt details. So let us let's do BGB receipt detail to data source will be now equals to t receipt dot get all the selection from teachers. So now let's go to the button click event. Just a second everyone, I have not named this button. Let me go to the event, delete this event, go to control now, and I think that should be done. So let me name this buttons on everything. So this will be btn add, btn save, btn update, btn delete, and btn close. All done. So let's run this. Now get to the try catch. Next is Rakshak so next message, and now we can just choose now dual arrays should be now equal to uh, receipt dot manage, and we all need the IDs and everything. So let me create one more variable here. Integer ID equals to 0, and here we go. That's ID and teacher ID. So integer dot pass txt teacher. Finally, teacher's name should be the next txt. Now next to teacher name. So I think I have already named this control. Okay, I have not retrieved the teacher name here. So I also need to read a teacher's name here. Let me run and show you what exactly. I need to make it somewhat bigger, so I have to adjust teacher name here. So let me just make it a little bit bigger so that I can adjust the teacher's name somewhere. Let us make this bigger. This much will work. Alright. Let me bring this down so that this fits will be together. This teacher name should be somewhere displayed somewhere. Teacher name. And let's get the value for teacher name here. So that will be teacher name. And on this click, I just need to have a teacher name here listed out. So in this txt teacher name dot text should be now equal to this one. Teacher name. I don't have to parse it to anything. All done. So let me now go into my project. Here I need to have a txt teacher name text, and what I need is assignment title, so txt assignment title text, then handover ID, so that is integer will pass, txt handover id dot text and actual return date, so return dot parts btp actual return date dot text remarks txt remarks dot text mode is 1. All done with this parameters and everything everyone. So let us go and run. Let us see if rsw equals to true, then what we will do is just display the message. Assignment successfully received from the teacher. And we want to show that to the grid view, and we want to clear the fields. It's a BGV receipt details that narrow source equal to field receipt that get all assignments from teachers. We want to get everything from teachers, and we want to clear the field. Which field we want to clear is, let's say we want to clear this group box whose name is 3. So I can call a helper class which I have already built dot clear, and I have to pass group box 3 here. All done. So let us save this work. Let me run this work and let me check whether this works or not. Let's go to the standard section. Receipt from teachers. This one has submitted. This is submitted. Okay. Let's say his actual return date is, he returned it on 29th of something, and the marks submitted on time. Let's see. Save. Save, and it's populated here. That means it is working fine. Absolutely fine. Okay everyone, so now we just want to make an update and delete operation, and this is very straightforward. So we have a teacher's name here, teacher's ID here, and everything here. We just click on this, get value on this, and make an update and delete operations. So let's see how we can do that everyone. So let me go to this click events first. Let me go to designer and this click event first. Let me go to properties and the cell click of this one and get everything populated here. So ID equals to integer parts that selected row 0 that cells, and that's I think that's receipt ID, I guess. Yeah, that's a receipt. Let me just click it. It's a receipt ID. Dot value to string and done with ID. And again a teacher ID. So txt teacher ID. That text will be equal to. Let me copy this. And then we have a teacher ID. And then finally we have a txt teacher name. Should be also equal to this one. Teacher name. And finally we have assignment title. The text should be equal to assignment title. And txt handover ID text equals to handover ID, and remark actual return date. So the actual return date. And finally, remarks is it's a TXT remarks, the text equals to remarks. All done. So we populated the value into the grid view. Let's check it out if it works or not. Let's check it out. Yeah, everything is populated. Now I need to make an update operation, and that's very straightforward, very easy. So let me go to the design mode and let me just click on the submit button. But what I need to do here is I simply need to copy everything from the insert file. Let me copy this, and now let me just paste it here, everyone. And what I need to do is only to check that this one assignment successfully, or I can just make it information successfully updated. Actually, I just forgot to mention else condition. What I can do is I just can error in performing the required operation. You can have any message you want, but this is what I click for now. Here also you need to write it out. Else message box should show. You can just error in performing the required operation. We're done with this everyone. So let's set this word. Let me select this and I would repeat it for delete as well. Let me go to designer mode. Let me click on delete mode. Let me transfer this. Let me get successfully deleted. Let me run and check whether this really works or not. Admin, and let's say you want to go to assignment. Okay, here I want to go to assignment from teachers. This one, and I want to select this one. And let us say that okay, I just found it. This was not submitted on this date. I just want to make some customization. Let's say I just want to have this. This is updated. So 30 September. If I select this, if I want to make a delete operation, and that's deleted, and we are able to perform insert, update, and delete upon the assignment that we have even received from the teachers. That's it. So we have almost all the processes followed. So what we have done here is first of all assignment is created through this one. This is Sept, in which the assignment release date and due date are defined. Then we have assignment receipt. That means the assignment is student do the assignment and they do submit it to the management, and the manager will keep this record in this form. So once you submit the assignment to the management, the management will hand over this assignment to the teachers. So this is the form through which the assignments are handed over to the teachers. Now assignment will be taken by the teachers in their home. They will check it up and they will bring it back again, and this is, and when they bring it back, so again the management will receive their assignment and they will keep it here. Okay, so now up to now what we have done, up to now we have taken from, we have created assignment, we have taken assignment from, we have let's say taken assignment from student, we have given it to the teachers, teachers have checked it and given it. But now we want to check what teachers have checked, what are the feedback the teachers have given onto the assignment. So this is what we want to check now, and for this part that will be the record of, let's say we'll be have maintaining the record of what assignment, in which assignment of which student, what feedback has been given by the teachers. We will maintain everything. What grade has been given by the teacher, we will also maintain everything now, but in the assignment feedback record form. Okay, so right now we will not be proceeding with this. We will proceed with this tomorrow. We will proceed with this tomorrow, everyone. So tomorrow is Friday, so basically tomorrow we will be completing this work. Okay, so tomorrow we will be completing this work, everyone. Okay, so once this is done, so I think you should practice it in home, and in the meantime, if you have any issues, then okay. So let's say we'll proceed with the rest of the things tomorrow. So today I'll stop here for now, and let me take attendance before you leave. Achieve the chariot. Papa Arif Chaudhary. Do not leave everyone, anyone. Shyam Bhandari, Arun Kumar, again, Kumar, Santosh Nagane, Sita Rao, Sylvia Tulsi, Swaraj Srestha, Sumit Ramanujan. Okay, so you can leave now, everyone. And if you have a question, you can raise your question, otherwise you can. If you have a question, you can raise your question. Otherwise, you can leave it.